Goeiedag, good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And I have a very short little video clip attached to this, but there's a little bit of background information I need to give you. There are a few images as well. I've received this information from several totally different people. Now, the original letter is dated the 6th of August, and it's from a Princess Nikiwe Bam, chairperson, and Prince Asante Madolo, who is apparently the secretary of this movement called JoziToStellenbosch movement. Now, this to me is just absolutely ludicrous. In the video that you'll see attached here, he talks about killing off the white population. Clearly, this guy is indoctrinated. Who knows which political party he's associated with, but when you look at what Malema and the ANC have been advocating and the genocide going on amongst the white farming community, you can understand that this is escalating. Let me just read you their press release. And this is again Princess, what's her name? Princess Nikiwe Bam, who's the chairperson of the organization, and Prince Asante Madolo. Now, he's the secretary. If this had been brought out by a member of the minority population in South Africa, this would have been shut down like that, and it would be before the South African Human Rights Commission, believe me. But of course, it's a different set of rules, isn't it? So the mainstream media aren't touching this either, are they? This is what the press release states. Message of support to JoziToStellenbosch movement. We hereby pledge our support to JoziToStellenbosch, who are out of sheer dedication, commitment and discipline, uprightly rose to defend Azania together with her land, mineral resources and revolutionary gains on the 16th of June 2020. The opening of the year 2020 has been undeniably tough for everyone, but amidst all of this, the JoziToStellenbosch campaign was launched, and the youth from various sectors came as one to raise concerns through a campaign that is against their immediate and most tangible systematic enemy, located historically and currently in Stellenbosch, the heart of the white monopoly capital, Afrikanerdom and Jewish Zionists, drenched in bloody ownership, control, corruption, exploitation, and subjugation to preserve white supremacy at the expense of miners, farmers, drivers, backyard dwellers, and all marginalized groups. You finally set foot in the headquarters of the mafia that runs the country. We would like to assure the JoziToStellenbosch campaign that the African young indigenous leaders is in full support of this, and we are 100% behind you, because we as the AYIL, or African Young Indigenous Leaders, could not just stand back and fold arms while a few brave youth decided to join voices to become one voice for the voiceless, because they got fed up with the bias system, which continues to serve one race of white capitalists to date, whereas our people continue to suffer the injustices of the past. Now, I just want to raise the blooming obvious. The reason South Africa is such a shithole today is because of black ANC government, the corruption. That's why South Africa is such a shithole today. It's got nothing to do with white monopoly capital. It's got everything to do with black privilege. Now, I thought most intelligent people amongst the African community had woken up to this fact, but clearly they haven't. And now they're kind of suggesting that they're going to target the white people. We'll get to that in a second in a video where this fellow's talking. But let's continue. They say, we as African Young Indigenous Leaders, or AYIL, share the same sentiment with you, and therefore have decided to join forces towards your struggle, which is not only your struggle as individuals, but it is a struggle that addresses the issues and difficulties that affect us all as black people. As the famous saying goes, two birds of the same feather flock together. In saying that we believe together as one, we cannot be stopped, nor will our voices go unheard. The AYIL is a non-for-profit organization which was founded by Indigenous leaders to facilitate development projects, cultural exchange, and other significant royal events throughout the continent. The organization focuses on bringing economic change in our black society, and that's what made us to be in full support of campaign, because we share similar sentiments that affect our people. One African continent should rise and defend its native land, its wealth, and reclaim that rightfully belongs to them. That was one sentence. Get that? From two birds of the same feather, right to then was one sentence. Anyway, let's continue. Our kings throughout the continent, our indigenous leaders, are receivers of grants, stipends, beggars in the land of their forefathers, while the invaders are still enjoying the wealth of our continent, luxuriously enjoying the resources and infrastructure built by our forefathers through slavery. Our brothers in America continue to suffer while they are used to enrich the white race in those European countries. We therefore call upon all activists, black warriors of our race, to rise and defend Azania and its people, fight for the restoration of dignity and the native people. We rise for black power and claiming what has been stolen from us, noting that everyone is comfortable while we are not yet liberated. Now, that to me is hate speech, but apparently it's okay. And you'll probably find that these guys have got Twitter accounts that Twitter just looks the other way for, and Facebook accounts that Facebook says, it looks like a lefty organization, we'll give it a gold star. This is how corrupt the internet platforms are, how biased they are. It's absolutely ridiculous. As I said, I've got a short video attached here where you can hear this guy rattling off and suggesting that the whites are going to be done in. And there'll be images of this protest. Now, whether it's going to be a starter or not, I'm not sure, but I'm just letting people know that this is what's circulating on social media. And there are also phone numbers there of the organizers. So if you want to contact the organizers and get information, it's all there. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, please stay safe. And if you live in Stellenbosch, just be careful on the 12th of August. Because according to the image you'll see very shortly, 12th of August 2020, time 9 o'clock in the morning till death. Place Stellenbosch. All right, guys. Please take care. Bye for now.
Invasion, spying, and sabotage. That is not enough to stop us. Only when white people are dead shall we cease fire. The clarion call is made unapologetically to the